and welcome back to the Big Knit Energy YouTube channel. My name's Sammy and this is episode 51 of my knitting podcast. Today I am wearing my love note that I knit in, I think it was We Are Knitters, like Pima cotton in black. I have also my framework bralette underneath, just because it's kind of like a tank top and this is pretty see-through. And the framework bralette is in J'adore Fibers, I think honeysuckle. And yeah, that's it. Today it has been, I think, 4 weeks since I last filmed, so I don't really actually still have like a crazy amount of progress to show. I haven't been crafting as much lately, but I'm going to show you what I have, and hopefully I'm not missing anything. Since it's been a while, I kind of forget where we were at before, and I might have infrequent videos until March because I'm going to be working a lot. Gonna have like a day off every other week, so yeah, not a lot of time to film or craft, so we'll see if I get anything uploaded in the next month and a half. I'm gonna start with finished objects. I have other finished objects. I did finish all 3 of the Musselburghs that I was knitting on for Christmas. I don't think I took a picture, but if I did, I will insert it. No. My first finished object is not blocked or ends woven in. These were my Advent socks. This is the Freckled Whimsy 24 stripe Christmas Advent skein. And I knit these in tandem on 9-inch circulars, and I did Fish Lips Kiss Heel so that I didn't break up the striping. And I got all 24 stripes and then just did barely any of the mini on the toe. So yeah, I really love these colors. I think these socks are super cute, and I have a lot left over, so I might knit myself like fingerless mitts or something, because I think that would be cute. And that's them. I think I only used like half the yarn. It's a 60 stitch sock, 20 round cuff. I just counted the leg by stripes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's probably about a 50 round leg. Yeah. Finished socks. This is my favorite part right here with all these greens. Let's see. Did I finish anything else? I finished all of my scrap vent squares for, oops, let me grab this before I start talking. For, instead of like purchasing an Advent, I did a scrappy like swap with some of my friends, and Phoenix Crafted by the Fates sent me 24 minis and 1 main skein. And I finished all of my my Advent squares, and I got them all attached into this blanket. Let's see. So most of these top 2 rows are the Advent squares. I think maybe like one of them is just some other stuff that I had, so maybe like one of them. Yeah, I think only one is not from the Advent, but there's that. I don't know if you guys can see the full blanket or not, but I really love my blanket, and I'm trying not to repeat any colors. I have 5 squares that are also done and ready to go. I just need to, I don't like starting a row if I don't have enough squares to do the whole row, so I wait until I have 11 squares before I start a row. Yeah, that is my scrappy crochet granny square blanket that I'm working on. And I don't know what else to show you guys. I will show you a bunch of new cast-ons because I think that's what I got. I don't know if you guys have seen any of these. This is the star of a DRK Everyday Cowl. This is held together Explorer Knits and Fibers Surrey Alpaca Lace in the colorway Jeweled Vixen, and it is held with Magpie Fibers Nest Sport in the colorway Twilight Whisper. So the Surrey is the variegated, the sport weight is just all solid one color purple, and I really like the fabric it's making. And this is gonna be a cowl for my mom. I haven't made it very far because I didn't have like a row counter, so I was making my life way harder, because you do have to do like a certain amount of rows, and I have to read the pattern. I don't know if other people find it easy or like intuitive, but I have to keep looking at the pattern like the whole time, so I haven't spent a lot of time on that. And then here is my Christmas Eve cast on socks. I have one sock all the way done. Should I be putting all my socks on blockers to show you guys? Probably. I'll show you next time. I'll put my Christmas Advent socks on the blockers right now and show you in just a sec, but this is my Christmas Eve cast on sock set from Chromatic Yarns, which is Hannah, or the Corner of Craft, and I did a 20 round cuff, 60 stitches, 60 round leg, a heel flap and gusset, and then a long ass foot because that's what I got. And then right here I'm about 17 rounds from the heel, I think. And yeah, just plugging away on these. I really like them. I don't think I would have paired this pink with the green. I think I would have liked like a more muted mauvey color, but I mean, it matches, it goes with the speckles. It's just personally what I would have wanted with it. And got that in my potato bag from Lock Knits. Let me put these on blockers. Blech. Oh no, my little baby blockers are in the way. Blech. Mailman. Oh, that looks so cute. Socks look so much different when they're on blockers. To me, at least. Although these blockers are like kind of fat. Okay, it's a little late and out of order, but here's my Friggle Lindsay socks on blockers. Pretty cute, if I do say so myself. There we go. Okay, next. So for my crochet granny square blanket, the squares only take like 4 grams average. So I had a lot left over from my scrap vet. And I've been wanting to make a crochet like granny shawl. Yeah, that's what it would be called, a crochet granny shawl, for a while. And Phoenix made one with the scrap bin that I sent her, and so I decided with my leftovers from my squares I would also make a crochet granny shawl, and this is where we are. I'm 8 colors in. I took one color out because it was really Christmassy and I want to save it for scrappy Christmas socks for next year. But yeah, so I have 23 colors and I'm just gonna keep going and see how big it gets. For this pattern, I am following a pattern that I kind of have memorized. It's a free like granny crochet bandana pattern, but I'm just keep going until I run out of yarn, so it gets really big. I will link the pattern below. It's awesome and I love it. But yeah, here's my crochet granny shawl so far. I've been working on this in the evenings after work because it's like pretty mindless. I like it. And I have this in my big old bag. This bag is from Hannah Lou Designs. which I buy through Bumblebee Acres website. And my last whip, I think this is my last whip. My last whip is a New Year's Eve cast on sock. And I had so much other stuff that I was working on that I decided to just like cast this on, get into the leg, and then take a break until I was ready. And this is Mace of Skeins Gumdrops colorway on the club base. It is super pretty. Let me hold it up close. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's like a really subtle pink with like gold and mint specks. And then for the contrast color, I actually like broke into a full skein of Bird Street yarn in the colorway Chiffon. And it is on, just says 4-ply 75-25 superwash merino. Oh, by the way, the club base is 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon. Yes, and I have that in, what is this by? Ginger Snap Fibers Pickle Bag. Big fan of Ginger Snap Fibers. Is that what they're called? Fibers? Am I saying it right? Yeah, okay. Okay, so since that's all I have for whips, I'll move into acquisitions. I have 2.5 skeins of Nanny's Favorite from Mace of Skeins. And this is also on the club base, so that 80-20 I just talked about. And the reason I have 2.5 skeins is because I split a skein and sent it to someone else. So I want to make the, I think it's called Cottage cardigan. It's like kind of V-necked cardigan, and it's just a little like oversized. It looks like the arms are nice and big, and I just thought it would be super cute in Nanny's Favorite. Also, the reason I wanted to get Nanny's Favorite all of a sudden is because I'd like seen it photographed, but nothing really does it justice until you see it in person. And Phoenix sent me some of it in the scrap fit, and when I was crocheting with it, I was like, oh, I really want this. So I decided to get some. I think that Macy still has some up, and she might also have a sale going on, so you should definitely check it out. I don't know if you guys can see how gorgeous it is. I'll show you the crochet square. One sec. Which square is it? Okay, so it's this square right here. It looks like Fruit Loops. I don't know why. It's like rainbow and beautiful, and the specks are, and the yellow are like so much more vibrant than I ever expected it to be from the photos. I feel like I get that with Macy yarn a lot. Like, photos just can't do her colorways justice, it seems like. Another acquisition. Oh, this was my 25th day from Phoenix. Have I filmed since then? No. This is my 25th day of the scrap print from Phoenix, and it is Mandy's Makings hand-dyed yarn, which is really exciting because I've never used any Mandy's Makings yarn, and this is the colorway Reindeer Games. Oh, I'm very excited for that. I'll probably wait to cast this on until next Christmassy season. But I really like it. Even as like non-Christmassy, I like it. So, yeah. Another acquisition is Crafted by the Fates Winter Chill. I really, really like this colorway. Let me show you guys some. I'm really excited. I think this is going to micro stripe. And it's very pretty. I think I'll make socks out of this. I would make a hat, but I'm just not the hugest blue person. Because I think when skeins are split like this, they look really cool as musselbergs. So yes, that is Winter Chill on the Surrealist base, which is 75% fine superwash merino and 25% nylon. Yeah. Then, oh, I dyed self-striping. This is like 50 grams of yarn that I dyed just for fun. So I wound it into a little gobstopper ball. Cute. Next up is more Crafted by the Fates. This is the colorway Eternally Yours. I got 2 skeins of it on the Surrealist base, and I really, really like it. I think it's so pretty, and I think I'm gonna make a love note out of this. I was kind of like stuck deciding between a love note or having this be the main color of an elf mail, but I think I'm gonna go a love note. Look how pretty it is. I love that it's like really variegated, but I feel like it's subtle enough that like in any kind of garment I wouldn't be like mad at the pooling because it's not like super contrasty variegated. How pretty. Ooh, the more I look at this, the more excited I am to cast it on. And then Phoenix and I are doing a swap, so I was already gonna buy another Ginger Snap Fibers bag, and she always misses the update, so I just ordered an extra one to send to her, and in turn she sent me this tester skein, also on the Surrealist base, and she called it Never Too Much Green because I love green. Look at it. It's so pretty. This I might make a muscle work out of. We'll see. But I kind of like it with Eternally Yours also. It looks pretty slappy. Look at that big chunk of green. Ooh. Pink and purple and green are like my favorite colors, so I'm sold. Pretty. And that's just the sound of me throwing things. I think that's all I've got. Until next time, whenever that may be it in 2 weeks, be it in 6 weeks, I will see you. Have a great amount of weeks, and bye.